What's up, Frosher Bros? Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. It is currently part 10. In the last episode, we went and freed Halsin up, as you can see here. An old druid, and of course, the leader of the Grove. And of course, we do have one more quest we need to do. We also had Volo go poking around in our eye, and if I remember correctly, we can actually have a closer look if we... Yeah, I think you can see the right eye is a bit grayer than the left eye. So yeah, our right eye is actually a see invisibility eye. So it's actually hard to... I wonder, is there a way to actually look up close? Like, I can scroll and stuff, and you can see I have see invisibility. You can see that I have see invisibility, ain't that cool? So, yeah, that's a permanent buff now because of last episode with Volo's lobotomy. And as I was trying to say, in the last episode we also got a quest from Halsin to take care of the 3 goblin leaders. And of course we could have Halsin come and help us, but you know, if we were to walk around with the prisoner, you know, it could jeopardize the mission because we still have the active cover. The goblin leaders don't know that we're kind of a true soul in disguise, like we're saying we're a true soul, and maybe we're a true soul, you know, we got the tadpole and everything. Who's to say what makes a true soul, you know? Like, we could be a true soul for all we know, and hang on, there's a rat here. You know what?
Of the gate.
I'm curious, because there's a random rat here, and we could actually get some information. Will, your turn. All right.
Foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet through the rat's nose. Blood smell, life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
Okay, I'm not talking to the rats ever again. That was actually you know what, can I... They have 1 health. There is no one watching. I'm just going to say... what to throw at? What to throw at? Break this torch. Boop. Oh, and we did a good 4 damage from that throw. Ain't that brutal? Yeah, but anyways, the goblins don't know that we're, you know, here to basically end them because we are playing a bit of a good character. We're Oath of Vengeance, so, you know, basically what that means is I'm more than allowed to just run up and mess with these guys by saying, hey, I help you. Now, let's go into a room together so we can discuss plans. Alright, now that we're locked in a room by ourselves, time to finish this. Time to betray you. And we're actually going to do that with old True Soul Gut here, because there's actually a fun little interaction you get with this character here.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
A priestess. One of the leaders, no doubt about it. Let's make her squeal.
What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye.
Now, I could just nod to Will and ignore him. Tell you what, I'm new here. I don't know about this mark. Could you maybe explain it a bit more?
Ready for the fire, are ya?
Okay, listen. I assume this mark will... Alright. Why should I let you brand me, okay? How about that? We're gonna do this a bit more diplomatically, so give me a reason, will you?
Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute.
Charged with magic? Perhaps that explains the ease with which these goblins submit to true souls.
You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Actually, I'd rather not go through with this, you know?
Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
I want to push a bit deeper in this mind, because, you know, I could learn a thing or two.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Of course, you know, like, that's exactly what I was talking about. In fact, you know, I could actually use a bit of a healer to help me with this parasite, you know. It just seems to boggle the mind a little, you know, and yeah, I'm sure you're a good healer, you know.
You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Of course. Us four true souls are going to need to speak with this other true soul away from all these non-true souls that are so inferior. I mean, gosh. Alright, Astarion, when we get in there, lock the door, stab her in the back. Got it? Alright. Let's just take a waltz on in here. Oh, look, the door's closed all by itself. And, you know, if I remember correctly, Will actually has a lock spell. Might? No, I didn't put lock on him. Did I give a Astarion lock? I remember someone has lock. Or I looked at lock for something. Nope, I guess I didn't select lock, which would have been a good spell.
To do.
Oh well.
Oi, come
Of course.
I ain't waiting around.
Oh. Yeah, I'll approach.
Ready to clear your head?
Of course, yes, I'm ready.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Of course. Let me just talk to you over here for a moment, and oh, everyone's split up. Ain't that something? So, alright. Let's get everything nice and set up. So, I'm gonna have to actually split the group up.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Now, Gale, you're going to stand watch over here in case anyone tries to come in.
Sharp as ever.
And Will, you're going to stand watch at the door in case anyone tries to come in. We're just going to gang up on her. This distance should work.
Careful.
And Astarion, you're going to start the fight. And how? Well, simple. With a little backstab.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's meant to be returned in kind.
Oh, look. It's a fight. And oh, look. I can, You know, I can actually, disengage. Say, step over here. And then hide. Oh, look. I'm no longer seen by her. And I can send out, say, good old... Actually, no, I want to make sure she cannot escape, so... Ray of Frost to slow her.
Path.
And of course, Will gonna use Eldritch Blast.
That won't work.
Oh, right. That's not gonna work because... No. Okay, she's calling for help, so... We're gonna need to... Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. We may need to retry this. Well, what we're gonna do is... Place a good Hunter's Mark on her. And we're just going to give her a complete...
Again.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We have people that are about to head in. So, yeah. We're going to have to try this a bit more... A bit more logistically. Now, if I remember correctly... Oh, look. There's a... Wait a minute. You're not a goblin. You're not a goblin at all. Let's have a talk with you. I didn't see you earlier.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
Let me see your wares. Like, oh, you actually have goods for sale. Nice. Huh. Okay, cool, cool. So, a bunch of +1 spells, but there might actually be a few useful things here. Doesn't look like it, though, so... Like, what would I use a Ray of Frost scroll for? You know, like, that's a cantrip. Animate Dead? Pfft, never. Revivify, that's good and all, but too much gold. Well, this is cool. We'll buy a supply pack. You know, I guess I can sell some stuff we don't need anymore, like this club. I got a Doom Hammer. I could hold on to that for later. Later being probably never.
Pleasure.
There we go. Yeah. This, of course, a locked door, so no idea what's behind there. But we can take this smoke powder barrel. Pick that up. Take it with us because we got an old Priestess Gut in here who's waiting for us. And of course we can... Ooh. Got water barrels. So of course, I do know what would happen if we were to say actually go through with her commands. She basically just lock us in prison. That's literally what she wants to do. And it's funny, when I first did this quest, I tried it as a elf, and she gave me a sleep potion, so I just drank it in front of her, in which case she was like, "You little sneaky." Like, straight up. It was the funniest crap, I swear. Yeah, let's place stuff down. Alright, so what I'm going to do is a bit of cheese, you know. I'm just going to place down some barrels. Fire wine barrel. Place the fire wine here. Oh, item too far. So, let's see here. Now I got 2 fire wine barrels, so yeah, there's one here I can place. And, yeah, let's, I should have another one in Will's pocket. And I can just place that down. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try and, I guess, make this as hard for entrance as possible. So, what's the best way to pull this off? So that door is absolutely locked. can probably... Ooh, we could probably place stuff in front of this door. Though that would be, require us to put some pretty heavy things down. Don't see very much. So yeah, we got nothing to really lock the door with, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll place a save here. And we're just going to have... I'm just gonna have Gale set a little fire, you know? And we're just going to start combat. What we're going to do is have... Ooh, Astarian's going to set himself on fire doing that, but that's fine. We can... actually, we could probably step over here. That would be right out of review distance, right? Wow, just barely. Like, yeah, I can just immediately fire.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Holy crap, that actually worked very well. Way too well. Like, immediately, okay, let's take everything, because there's a lot here. Including crude man, yeah, there's...
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
No, I'm not sure about this. Keep the parasite
You're
out.
not
No.
ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
You know, I hate how this dream visitor just really wants me to be a mind flayer. It just makes no sense. And oh, Starian, what you gotta say?
You know, if that parasite isn't to your taste, I'd be happy to consume it in your stead. I don't relish the thought, but if you're going to just leave it sitting in your pack, well, one of us should try it.
I mean, I'm surprised. You're a bit of a bloodsucker. Didn't think you were interested in slimy tadpoles.
Oh, I have my reservations, no question. First of all, it looks disgusting. Second, there's a non-zero chance that it'll turn me into a purple glistening monster. But if it doesn't, who knows what kind of power we can unlock. And power is always worth a little risk.
Oh, I hate having an anti-hero in my party, but sure, why not? It's in my pack if you want it.
Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
Ugh, here. Let's see. I should have mind flares in my pocket somewhere. I can probably just transfer around. Let's see here. Goblin drawn. Ooh. Hang on. So let's see what new items I got. So the Absolute's Warboard. Heroism, that's not bad. Here's the crude mace. That's a freaking hilarious weapon to get right there. And there was an amulet I could have swore. Yeah, here it is. The Absolute's Talisman. Ooh. You know, 8 is not bad, and I mean, I might as well give it to, say, someone like Gale, because, you know, he's a wizard, and I would have given it to Will since he's a warlock, but, yeah, you know, he's just, oh, yeah, helmets do not work on a Dragonborn. No, I would rather, I'd rather not have a helmet on if I'm gonna look that stupid doing that. And I swore we just picked up that Mind Flare. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Mind Flare Parasite Specimen. Let's just immediately give this to Starian. There you go. Now Starian has it. God knows what he's gonna do with it. Should also have... Nope, nothing else here. Alright, well, that's that taken care of. True soul gut gone. Alright. Now, we got one goblin leader down, 2 more to go. And the last one I know is going to be one hell of a fight. So, of course, we're going to have to go with the drow next. Which means we're going to have to head up here. Now, remember, we're going to have to walk past the first guy, though. We could actually walk up to him afterwards. Yeah, we can talk with Minthara now. She's her. This is going to be interesting. We could probably knock her out. Take care of the Seeing Orb.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
I mean, I actually have a business at, say, Moonrise. You able to, say, provide passage anyway?
Yes. I suppose I might offer passage. But first, we hunt. Prove yourself worthy, and you will have what you seek.
Alright, well, I mean, no offense, I kind of got my own business to take care of. Perhaps another time.
This tribe is mine to command. If you have business here, then you report to me. You will join my hunt.
Alright, well, let's see here. You're a drow, actually. Why is a drow commanding the tribe of goblins? I'm
They are
curious.
servants of the Absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing. But they do not have the wits to lead this hunt with me. Do you?
I'm sorry, I'm not that good at hunting. But, how do you know I'm true soul?
Why do you ask? Surely you feel the Absolute moving through me, just as I feel her in you. Now, you must hunt with me. In her name.
Fine. Who we hunting?
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Leading her to tieflings would doom them, but I'll earn you her trust. The tieflings should be worn together. You can outnumber her warband.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
I tell you what, I'll convince that prisoner. I can be persuasive.
Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
Alright, we need to be careful with this.
You have already failed
That's the
me.
case. We've
now
got
you
more
dare
problems than just the
to
worms
question
in our
me.
heads.
I didn't mean nothing by it,
Yeah.
your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Gilded chest here.
Much like your words is meaningless.
Got a goblin here. We got
The latter to save the
got something up here. Looks like a war drum. Use it.
This mighty drum is powerful enough to be heard for miles. You need only strike it.
Tell you what. I'm gonna save and see what happens if I break the drum. Because I can... Yeah.
The drum sits in silence.
It's not our concern.
Break the drum.
Our prey is elsewhere.
Holy crap, I actually broke the drum. Yeah, no one can use the drum now. And now, we got this here.
How many raiders do we have?
Now, what I'm going to do is wait for... I'm going to wait for the
They're prepared to fight.
Seeker to cross the bridge, and literally the second it crosses, I'm going to break it so that way the Seeker falls, you know?
Then they're prepared to
Because it's going to fall right into the pit. And that goblin? We can take care of him. And, oh yeah, Will's there. Ooh, we got more. We got more goblins coming in. So we gotta wait for the right moment to strike. This is gonna be quite rough. Also examine this as a single hit point.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
Okay. Alright, so it's funny, the prisoner actually left a while ago, so
The prisoner can
what
keep
prisoner are they torturing?
I'll be
Alright. Oh no, I broke the bridge. Oh no. That did not go as planned. Let's throw the ball into the death pit.
The life you took will not go unavenged, it seems.
It was just a little ball. Was it really that bad to take out? You know, I guess it was kind of your scouting thing, so, you know, it was... Yeah, I can also see, yeah, I can actually use this mode to see what all is seen and what all isn't, so I can actually head here and hide.
They see me.
And now, I can take out Rozak, or at least hit Rozak for a bunch of damage. Alright, Minthara. Hold person. Oh. Soul branding. Uh-oh. You know, I kind of feel bad for her. kind of wish... What, you want me to save her? Fine, I'll help you have a girlfriend. Well, I mean, I got Lazel. I already, won't work. There we go, weaken her a bit.
To demonstrate.
Oh, time for, Gale to demonstrate. Tell you what, we're gonna... Ooh, actually, I got the sleep spell. It's up to 32 hit points. You have 15. I could actually put this guy to sleep right now, but I think I'll save it. I think I'll give him Crown of Madness. There we go. Then I'll head here. And I'll actually, set that out. Of course, he's gonna swing at Minthara. Athletics check. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, we gotta go in for a almost strike. Or we can actually Hunter's Mark you. There we go, that works. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to run around you, and I'm going to, I can't sneak while in a bad spot, but I can sleep. I can, yeah, too much hit points, but you know, there's a whole bunch you can do in this game, honestly. I want to disengage. I'm going to run over here where I can wuss out and hide. You know, because, yeah, just like old times. I'm a rogue. Oops, soul branding. Not good. Well, time to... Arms of Hadar. Ooh. You know what, let's mirror image. Because this looks like it's going to be a tough fight, so we're going to do that. And other than that, we got nothing.
Death is but a word away.
Alright, and of course Scale is just crazy. Talking about death is a word away. Let's put a little grease down. You know, a little grease. It'll mess with them a bit. Oop, Hellish Rebuke. Yeah, enjoy a Hellish Rebuke. Oh, he ran over to the drums. Ooh. Oh dear. Yeah, I can knock someone out without killing them. So that's active. What I'm going to do is... guess I'll buff up. You know, give myself a little extra armor since I'm fighting. And then I guess I'll just smash.
Again.
Oh, again. Of course I can hide as a Starian. And just range sneak attack.
Try something else.
Oh dear, Starian's looking weak. Let's go push this goblin. Oh, never mind.
they burn.
Alright. Let's burn this guy. There we go. Set that whole area on fire. And let's pop a health potion. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, no, not Gale.
Not yet.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is run over here so I can run just out of range and run over here so that way I can cast Greater Lay on Hands. There we go. And then Pummel Strike this guy. And of course this guy still has plenty of health. So, oh boy. You're encased with this chick, so what you're going to do is put this guy to sleep. Too many hit points. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, though... Ooh. I'm gonna give Minthara a little nibble is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, just to heal up a bit. I'm going to cast Enhanced Sleep on myself so I can jump away. And next round I'm going to have to disengage. Uh-oh, Valve in me. Not good. Never mind, no. Holy crap! There's no one left. Okay. It was nice talking to you, Sylvis. I'm out of here. Oh my god. We're going to have to retry this, most certainly, because Jesus Christ, like, Bama's breath. Like, this is insane. Yeah, this fight is a lost cause. I'm calling it now. Alright, so we got the other goblin who comes in periodically. Here she comes now.
You should explain your vandalism before anything else gets broken.
Well, let's talk about this. It was like that when I got here, I promise. Okay, let's okay. Gale, you're not the most charismatic. But you know what? You're gonna use an inspiration. Come on, Gale, don't fail me now. Yes. Of course, that got rid of the... Alright, that got rid of that. That got rid of that, and...
Your ladyship, Spike always makes him talk.
Okay, so the grease just disappeared. Yeah, I was going to use that, but that's fine. Scrot is sitting there chilling. So what I'm going to do is, we're gonna have to try and think about this carefully. Because I gotta start with Scrot dead, since he's the high health goblin that's really messing with things. So we're just going to actually, I wonder if I can hide and do this, because I can get back here.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Okay, if I can hide, then throw. Okay. I don't know what I just hidden through, but certainly wasn't Scrot. Yo, no way. Okay, so we just Hitman styled Scrot out of here. So he's no longer there. Ooh. Wonder if I can. Holy crap! I actually moved him out of the pit. Huh. That was very interesting. Now, I can observe out here and see if that other lady that goblin lady that goes out to check on the prisoner, because I know we freed that prisoner already. I know that. I remember that. Did that last episode. So, wherever that lady's going, it's probably not with the prisoner. But I know she comes back periodically, so we gotta take care of her as well. We got a ladder here. Ooh. That can lead to somewhere interesting. Got an elixir of poison resistance. And Mithara is just sitting here waiting, chilling.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of flashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and ban.
Then they're prepared
Alright,
to die.
here's what I'm going to do. So, I think we're ready for our next fight. This is going to be very hard. I'm going to enable non-lethal mode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open combat. Too many hit points.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So, I'm going to open combat by throwing Scrot out of the way. Target is blocked. Target is interrupted.
And now you dare
Far.
question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Oh, we got a
Prisoners
Zerga's
lost a
back.
lot of blood, your ladyship. Still ain't
Okay,
told.
so
Tell them to stop cutting him. We need him alive. Break his bones.
okay, so
Start with
what we're going to do is use hide.
I don't need any attention right
The prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk. If you don't have a tongue, you can't tell us nothing.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Let's talk our way out of it. Unless you want to be next, I suggest you turn and walk away. Alright. And of course, because I just did that to her, so
Feel free to go.
yeah, that works
This time.
But Scout said
this time, but next time not so lucky.
something big.
it's not our concern.
Oh,
Our prey is elsewhere.
alright, the second she turns.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Out of sight, out of mind.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of
Alright,
loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're
what
prepared
was that for?
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and ban.
then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Uh-oh.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do.
Okay. Starion, we're gonna have to run over here. Hide. Oh lord. Fight him.
Forever dawn.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all right.
Let's see here.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to quit.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship.
Oh.
End the matter to save the fall.
Alright,
That won't work.
alright. Now,
Better
I'm
than
gonna
nothing.
short rest. So that's all the goblins cleared up.
But scouts said they heard something moving
Yeah,
around
dealing
out
with
there.
Minthara is gonna be a lot harder than
It's not
I
our
thought,
Our prey is
because we gotta actually make sure we got a proper setup for this, you know? Now, got non-lethal active, so we're not going to be killing anyone.
Well, hello.
Because for you two, Starion,
How many raiders
Yeah.
do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters,
So.
and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs. They're prepared to fight for the absolute.
You sort of fight.
there we go. Smack you up good. Of course, we're just going to hide as good as we can. Not disengage. I did. Man. Oh, there went that. Ooh, critical. That's not good.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Okay, let's go ahead and say, give a good old flourish. And a piercing strike. Oh dear. Hold person, that's not good. Alright. Let's cast a good old sleep. And you have 48 hit points, so no way in... No way ever. Let's cast a good old sleep, get a good heal up.
Never a dull moment.
Alright. Now we're going to place a good old hunter's mark on you, then Thara. And we're going to just give you a good lacerate. There we go. Ooh. If Astarion wasn't sleeping, that would have been perfect. But yeah, let's give you a good weaken. So now you have weak grip. And we're going to just Misty Step away. Because I do not want to be in reach. Ooh!
Try something else.
Astarion, no! Astarion, no! Yeah, we're just going to immediately cast Sleep on Minthara. Immune to sleep. Oh yeah, I forgot, she's an elf. Yeah, no use, huh? Well, this changes things. Oh no, not Astarion. Alright, Ray of Frost.
Blood comes easy.
Try to
these
take her
days.
down as quickly as possible. You know what? Can we throw this guy in the death pit? No. Alright. Alright, can I just say... Jump right over here. And say... Let's just give you a good old Divine Smite. Or not. Alright, let's give you just a good whack. No, it's kind of scary that, yeah, of course she's gonna heal. She's going to soul branding her teammate, and I'm going to have to... Yeah, I can... There we go. Let's bring Astarion back. You know, we want him back. He's a bad guy, but... he's not a bad guy, you know? Like, still like him. He's just a little chaotic. There we go. Alright, let's,
I'll do it my way.
Yeah, Camp Vampire Bite. Yeah, let's get you out of here, Astarion. You're weak. You need to get some distance.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Alright. Of course. Of course you're buffing up. Alright. Let's just Misty Step up here. And let's say... Let's give a good fog cloud to the area, you know? Let's blind these two. Because I can place it right here. There we go. Blinds them, keeps Sylvis safe. Now I have advantage on both of these guys. Including advantage at just throwing this guy in, say, this death pit. There we go. Oh, well, that sucked. Astarion?
Trace.
Hide because they're not going to see you. There we go. And we'll... Yeah. Oh. No, no. Leave him alone. Leave them alone. Alright. Throw you in the death pit. There we go. And, let's go ahead and give Will armor, some extra armor, because we know he needs it. Minthara is just crazy, so we're going to run out of her view range, hide, and get a good sneak attack in. With advantage. There we go. Alright. She's knocked out. Okay, I'm gonna take the lyre, supply pack. I'm gonna take her underwear just to really mess with her. Also take the boots of stunning and yeah. We're gonna leave her clothes on, but take her armor, you know? Like, take all her good stuff. Leave her with some bare necessities.
I need to rest soon.
And yeah, this is probably a good place for a short rest. We could definitely use a bit more. Oh boy. Yeah, all that's off. Okay, good. Yeah, so the important bits are off. So I can't see a nudity. Thank goodness. Target is too far. Still loot him though, even though he's in the chasm. That's kind of funny. And you know what? We got Dror Ragzlin to deal with. Those two fights have been an absolute back-breaking experience. I think that's a good place to end things for today because, oh man, that was insane. Of course, we can take a look at Minthara's stuff. Yeah, let's pet old Scratch. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah, That's Will's dog for you.
No one
Makes
back
sense
home
for
will
Will to
ever
have
believe this.
Scratch, you know. Now, let's take a look at all the loot we got. Because we got some good loot. Let's see here. Spider silk armor. It's light armor, too. Ooh, bonus to stealth. That's getting named to the Starian. And let's see here. I know we got the Liar. That's pretty good stuff. Got Minthara's underwear. We'll give it back to her once we get her as a follower, you know. Like, we're taking it from her as punishment, essentially, for working for these guys. Gale can absorb. Yeah, so let's see here. Zanite. Once for a short rest, can target a fairy fire. Yeah, that's a cool item to say. I'll give it to Shadowheart, in case I ever get Shadowheart back in the party, you know? But of course, for now, this would be a good time for rest. And yep, concentration of Shield of Faith is broken. Let's get a nice full rest in. Might get a dream sequence. Oh boy. There we go.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Well, okay. So I'm trying to... So what should I be doing, okay? I mean, actually, you know what? No. You say I looked for Halsin, but he didn't have anything I wanted. Yeah, Halsin actually mentioned that tadpoles have been modified with magic. He was useful.
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
Well, how do I destroy the source of the tadpole's magic?
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Well, So, you know, it just bogs my mind. Who are you?
It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Wait, what? Tell me where I can find
No.
you.
It isn't safe. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
So Starion there was meditating in his sleep. That was kind of interesting. Alright, well, we just did that. We got ourselves a nice rest. And we just took out Minthara. She's knocked out now. Or she was knocked out right over here. You can still see bloodstains. We were probably none. Oh, of course. Everyone gets hit with acid. What? Why was everyone hit with acid? That's stupid. Alright, well, there's that. Now we got Dror Ragzlin. Dror Ragzlin is probably going to be the last encounter for us because, of course, that's going to start a fight. And once that fight starts, all hell breaks loose. You know what we're probably going to need to use? We're probably going to need to use ourselves this old artifact we found in a different area. Because with this little horn, we can make this fight a lot easier. And speaking of which, okay, we're gonna save that. But yeah, you can see, you get the gist. Once the fight starts, we just open with Lump's horn, just immediately, because that will actually make things a lot easier. Because Lump and the gang, they kill everything around. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Oh, they go to town. They don't leave anything. And of course, our fight is actually going to stretch all the way out into the hall, so we're going to have to take on the entire camp. So we're going to need the assistance of Lump and the gang. Like, they're basically designed for this one area. But anyways, that is actually going to be a good place to wrap things up, because of course we're running our time a good bit, and we already took out 2 goblin leaders, so in the next episode we're going to take out the 3rd. We just got Dror Ragzlin to deal with. We took out Minthara and Priestess Gut. And not a single one of these idiot goblins have figured out that we're betraying them yet. So, of course, Halsin is going to be more than happy once we, well, finish the deal and take out Dror Ragzlin. In fact, we could probably get Halsin to help us fight Dror. Though that would be quite stupid to just walk in there with Halsin next to us. Though it can still, provide some use. And, of course, let's check on the prisoner right quick, because I do swear yeah, we did. So that's weird. Why was that other person saying that the prisoner was screaming? Anyways, we're going to figure all that out in the next episode. But of course, that's going to be the end of this episode. This has been your bro Frostfruit, and I think I'll catch you on the next one. Later!